Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of Halo Reach Firefight Matchmaking. Now, if we take a look at the challenges and my progress bar, we can see that I've made a ton of progress since the last episode. And this is only a few days after I did the last episode, don't forget. So, I'm telling you now, I looked at the stats, I will reach a general if I get this weekly challenge done. So we're just going to go straight on in with some score attack games. Now, I hope sincerely that none of the games get corrupted. That way I can just show you get into a general. Now, we're going to do Gruntpocalypse on Installation 04. Yes, I am playing on the Xbox 360 for a change, just so I can actually showcase Installation 04, because I haven't done so in this series. And, you know, like, being this is a 6th episode, I might as well at least try to do this one. And plus, I'm going to show you a little sort of Easter egg in this level as well, which is very cool, I must admit, when I first sort of read about it and how to find it. So hopefully you guys know what I'm on about, but if you don't, we're going to investigate, and hopefully I don't get my ass handed to me on the way there. So as you can see, this is basically the Installation 04. It's an area from Halo 1, and it's the anniversary Firefight edition. So basically, hey, you know, like the anniversary map pack, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, came with you know, like Halo Reach basically, and it came with sorry, yeah, this is the area you want to go to. Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary came with some sort of, you know, it came with maps, Halo 1 maps, I think they were remade. Yeah, the premise of it is you get to this area and you're supposed to see 343 Guilty Spark here. However, you know, I don't know if you have to stay scoped in for a lengthy amount of time, but generally what happens is you see him and you know, it says like press to trade weapons with an ally, but you can't actually do it because this door's in the way. It's not looking as if it's working right now, in all honesty. But that's pretty much what you do. If you ever play on Installation 04, get your ass over to this space as fast as you can, and you know, you may be able to see him. I don't know if he'd actually be at the other area, because if you know Halo 1, you would know there's an area down there, but that has an other sort of exit to it, shall we say. So I'm going to try and investigate, trying to sidestep all the enemies as well. It's basically this area. I have no idea if Guilty Spark would be here though, or even if you can get access to this area. Oh yeah, you can go here, look. Don't know if you know, it's like this area or the other area, but I would definitely say it's the first area you go to. And effectively all you do is you just stare down this way, and he's supposed to like come up and just like watch you basically. That's pretty much all that happens. Obviously I seem to have had the bad luck charm because it's not worked, but that's pretty much what you do. You can actually do it. If I play Installation 04 again, we might actually see Guilty Spark, so to speak. You also gotta love it when that happens, when the grunts take control of the you know, like the turrets as well, because that is actually pretty terrible, because they deal a ton of damage if you look. And of course I died for no reason. If you saw my screen there's absolutely nothing there and I died. Plus I've wasted like 4 minutes of time just trying to get this Easter egg done, and you know, it's not happening. So that's my fault. I haven't got past wave 1 yet and I already died, and there's no Guilty Spark. So that's kind of a waste, in all honesty. For all that hassle, you'd expect to see him, but no, you don't. You get absolutely nothing. Yeah, I heard Chief say not good, so that's why I knew I was stuck there. In the past, I probably would have just let myself get killed and just rage a little bit. It also makes sense from the get-go to sort of disable the turrets. Basically, just go on them and detach them. That way, the grunts don't, you know, get on them to screw you over at a later date, yeah, a later time. And also you get banshees in this as well. So I guess the bonus for Installation 04 is the fact that you get banshees to try and kill as well. and it's more. I would not advise to use the turret because it's inaccurate as hell, and you stand a very good chance to deplete all the ammo for the turret before you even get to kill the Banshee, so to speak. As you can see, I'm nearly run out of ammo now. I'm not even close to hitting him, if you saw that, because it's just too far away. I advise you check one of the ordnance, because one lot of ordnance is the target locator. The other set of ordnance is a randomized weapon, like a sniper, Spartan laser, or something like that. So you want to get the other ordnance, not the target locator. Is Guilty Spark here yet? No, he's not. I don't know if you have to do it within a certain time frame or not get hit or something, or kill an enemy along the way, but presumably what happens is you just look down there and he shows up, and you know, it says press RB to trade with him, but you can't do it. I don't know, that's rather disappointing in all honesty. That should have worked, and for some reason it hasn't, so that's kind of blue, you know, like, I don't know, unless it's score attack for which you need to do it on, but I wouldn't necessarily believe that a game type would, you know, like, sort of affect progress on this. Now, I do need to actually speed the F up, because in all honesty, I've wasted 6 minutes and I haven't even got past the second wave yet. So if I'm going to run the risk of, I'm basically running the risk of this capture glitching up and basically having to do another game, basically reiterating all the same stuff that I've done already, and just hope that I can get a you know, Guilty Spark to show up, and of course kill all of the other grunts as well, because I've just wasted so much time, if you saw. Anyway, so I played a lot of Halo Reach this week. I played an alternate of various score attack games and sort of online firefight games. I have actually played online firefight. Still maintaining my you know, first place to second place sort of standard, if you will. So I as I might have mentioned in the past, I rarely ever finish less than second in firefight games. I'm always first or second. I usually get a little bit arsey, shall we say, when I'm not first, but because that's the target locator, you don't want to pick that one. You want to pick this one, which is the rocket launcher. You don't want the rocket launcher either, that's the thing. The rocket launcher, you know, the Banshee's going to almost always avoid the rockets that you fire at it. So, again, sniper rifle, Spartan laser is always advised for Banshees in this level. If you can somehow get a turret, you know, if it's stationary ones, or a Warthog turret, then that's always advised. What the hell's going on with that thing? The turns on that, whatever the wings or something were just glitching out pretty bad then. Don't know, go in here. Kind of disappointed that Guilty Spark has not showed up, but and I pressed LB. If you could see if you see where I was right then, I actually did press LB, and the game dropped the input. It never actually did armor lock, if you saw. Like, I honest to God, I pressed LB and it did absolutely nothing to try and save myself. So I died again because of the game dropping my input now. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. You know, trying to save myself. Nope, game drops the input. Pressed it at the right time as well. Utterly pathetic on the game's behalf. I never wanted that. Where did I die? Well, I didn't die, but you know. See, that's the issue as well. They just blast the weapons all over the place. It could have got blasted off the cliff or something. Like, how am I supposed to know where it is? Because, you know. So again, thought I got stuck or something. Can't take any chances because these guys just suck ass. So they deserve to get their asses handed to them. But no target locator, sadly. I'm not finding it anywhere. It kind of sucks when this happens because you know, oh, there it is, it's here, look. Right up against the wall. I never thought I died that close to the wall, but Never had to reload, game. Come on. You know for a fact I never had to reload there, so you're just trying to get me killed and piss me off even more. Really not happy right now. And as you can see, there's a mongoose back there as well, in case you want to get to that location even faster, which I think. No, I managed to do this before. I really did. I managed to do it before when there was a, Guilty Spark was there, even though I did use a Warthog. So I'm guessing it's something like you can't get hit or something. It's going to be something stupid like that. You can't get hit and you have to get there. That is so tedious. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight it like there.
Great.
Easy Killionaire, hell yeah, that's what you get. Stupid grunts, Killionaire. See, you don't necessarily have to, aim at a target, so to speak. You can just aim it in a certain area, which is tactically going to kill a lot of the enemies. And that's pretty much a useful tip for the target locator, and it racks up easy Killionaire so long as you do it pretty much at the spawn. And I pressed LB again. The game dropped my input for the second time this game. I have a honest to God feeling that I'm going to run out of time and the capture's going to glitch up. All because this game doesn't want to be friendly with me, honestly. No Guilty Spark, dropping my inputs. Terrible, terrible game, honestly. I really do need to pick up the pace, so if I'm going to get this video to YouTube, I can't fuck around anymore. I need to just annihilate every single enemy, and that's going to be really difficult to do because I don't even have 4 minutes. Not even, barely 3 minutes actually. I set the threshold to be around 15 minutes per capture. I'm not, in a position to say, yeah, we're almost done with this. I'm really not. Come on, I headshotted that grunt. I headshotted that grunt already, and I killed him as well. The game's like letting these enemies survive when I'm clearly killing them. Again, these grunts I should have took care of with the target locator, but I didn't. It's just a matter of just getting them all up together and grenading them up. Because you want to be here and just annihilating them as they walk up the ramps. Nope, I didn't. I never slipped off the cliff, you stupid game. I never slipped off the cliff. What the hell's wrong with you? Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. We're in the home stretch. Come on, capture. Be nice to me. And game to some extent as well. I really am running out of time. I can't do anything with the target locators though, because they're all up on top of this platform. One of them's here. Screw you. Screw you. And last but not least, screw you. Assholes. Deserve to die. 73 out of 75. Spark, are you here? 3,000 credits. Jesus Christ. The game's nice to me today for having such a bad game. No Guilty Spark. No perfection. But I managed to beat the rounds. I didn't run over the time limit. It looks as if the capture's going to be okay. I really don't know though. But as you can see, that was only because of the 3,000 credit bonus on the slot machine. 4,569 credits. We are very close to getting to a general, guys. But I really cannot hang around. I've got to end the capture here. And I'll be back very shortly with the next game. So, okay guys, sorry for the cut at the end of the last video. I was running out of time. I didn't want the capture to glitch up, so I kind of rushed to the ending a little bit. So yeah, so last game was Installation 04. We could not get Guilty Spark, so what we're going to do this time is try Installation 04 again. Now my policy usually is don't do the same map twice and don't do the same game type twice, hence why I'm not doing Gruntpocalypse on Installation 04 again. But we're going to be doing 2x score attack. I haven't showcased this map in the 5 episodes prior, so I might as well just try and showcase this map to you guys now. And in all honesty, I'm going to try my best not to get hit, but I'm still going to go to that area where Guilty Spark is supposed to be. And let's hope, fingers crossed, I actually have my fingers crossed this time, that, Guilty Spark's there. I'm going to go as the medic. I've actually had a sort of appreciation factor for the medic class in this. Oh yeah, eat that. Oh, well there goes the not getting hit, but you know, getting some kills as well. The whole premise is you get here. I really have no idea what you're supposed to do, whether you're not supposed to scope in or just like stay. Look, here he is. Look, there he is. It's Guilty Spark. And it says hold RB to take allies beam rifle, but you can't actually do anything. It just like watches you basically. You can't even do anything to hit him. But there we go. We found him. We found Guilty Spark. That's like the little Easter egg in this map. And then of course he notices there's danger and then just flies right away. Look. Plus I think there's Marines, so I'm gonna try my best to look. A Marine, and he's ran off. Get back up here, soldier.
We lost one.
Oh no. Well, I heard Chief say we lost one. But yeah, that's the well, because I was messing around with Guilty Spark, we lost a Marine, sadly. We lost multiple Marines actually. That's the sort of benefit of doing Installation 04 as well. You actually get allies. But of course, in all honesty, it doesn't take much for them to get killed, and you actually can't do much to persuade them to move otherwise. Because that guy's just pretty much going to be there now for the rest of the game. Now, yep, of course, the drop shield, if you really don't know, if you're completely new to Halo, then the drop shield is just an area where you can basically protect yourself from incoming fire and stuff. So the enemies can't hurt you, but they can actually take down the shield if they, you know, shoot at it enough times. But the sort of secondary advantage of it that I don't think a lot of people would know is that it actually heals your health over time. Hence why the class is called Medic. Because if you have like 1 bar of health and you don't want to use a health kit, but you have the drop shield, you could just use the drop shield and your health begins to regenerate. Now of course, if enemies are constantly shooting your shields, you're not going to get your health regen very quickly. So you know, that's always the benefit of, you know, having that basically. That's what you know, why I like to use the drop shield in this game mode in particular now, is because you can actually not use a health kit and get your health regenerated. So I guess that's sort of a not well known sort of advantage of the drop shield. I would want to show it here, but I'm trying my very best not to get killed. I've also had some issues recently with jackals and stuff shooting me with the needle rifle and pretty much killing me instantly, which I think is a little bit unfair. But it's most likely for headshot purposes. That was a pretty okay. That could have been better, but still, I killed someone with it. My best guess is that Marine's most likely dead by now. If he's still alive, then that's a miracle. Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's probably dead. Or he's just went to the very bottom and got his ass handed to him. But yeah, that's the benefit of having Installation 04 as a map. You get Marines to look after. And I believe if you complete a set, I don't know if it's a round or a set, but I think there's actually reinforcements. They drop a whole new wave of oh god no. That then was not a good time to show, because I would have got killed regardless. That's why I never did anything to save myself then, basically. As stupid as that was, I should have used it, but I never did. There we go, I got my stuff back, at least. Oh, we've got a drop pod over there. Oh god, there's... I think those are the elites. You can also use like stationary turrets as well, but if you saw the last game, you don't want to use, you don't want to leave this place because the enemies can always use the turrets against you, and that's never nice because they deal massive amounts of damage. Or you could just let those like elites break it, and then you won't be able to use it.
Frag up. Double kill.
And as I mentioned in the last game as well, and as you saw, you have the potential to get Banshees as well. Another thing to point out, that the dropships in this, if you do stuff like
I'm reloading.
firefights on this, if you do the anniversary firefights, the actual drop ships are the heart of the Halo 1 style drop ships. I think they're the same ones that's on Corvettes, basically. So the drop ships that you see on Corvette are actually the drop ships that are using this map, basically. Now, as you can see, you know, took a little bit of health damage, drop shield down, they can't get in to hurt you, and over time your health begins to regenerate. That's pretty much the benefit of having the drop shield. Plus it's got somewhat quick recharge rate as well, so you know, you could always protect yourself a little bit more, but of course if you get destroyed, I think the recharge rate's a little bit longer. But again, say just do that. Pop out to kill enemies. Of course, if you throw a grenade or something, it's and you know, you try to inch your way in or out, so to speak, then you could actually end up getting the grenade caught inside, and you get yourself killed, which is never good. Plus, I think the last wave of 2x score attack has drop ships, so we should be able to see those Halo 1 style drop ships soon. Like right now, for instance.
Getting up. Double kill.
So drop shield down, and your health begins to regenerate. I love that. That's why I like using the drop shield, even though armor lock's better. Still love using the drop shield though. As you can see, Halo 1 style drop ships very similar to the ones you see on, or if not exactly the same as the drop ships you get on Corvettes. Obviously, it's the elites, ton of elites. So you could stay up here. Don't forget, they can always do that. They can always just use the ramp to get up here. How nobody got killed by that, I have no idea.
Hostile eliminated.
Oh, one away. Who the hell are you? Get out of my face. I want to get some ordnance. I'm going to get the target locator and kill you with it. There we go, look. Ugh. Okay, maybe not as many elites were there as I hoped. But as I said, you don't necessarily need to pick a target. You can just get away with aiming in a specific area and then just holding and basically hoping that something goes well. Bang! I guess that one blast just took away my entire drop shield, so that's pretty bad. Oh god, I'm actually hearing the music in my headphones right now. Yeah, that's kind of behind it. It's just like that on me. It's just like, oh god, better. I thought I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know it important, so I just try and say something. There's going to be a guy behind me, I know it, and rocket launcher him in the face like that. Died once, 1 round left to go until I get that challenge. 1,180. And as you can see, look, very quickly, the Banshee moves out of the way when you try and kill it. It's dreadful, honestly. That's why I don't like using the rocket launcher on that map. Especially with, and holdout as well. It's better if you have the sniper, because then it's just like bang, bang, down. There you go. Pretty much that. Okay. So we got a total of 2,046 credits for that game, putting us on a total of 562,415. Next game we will get the weekly challenge, and I will be a general. So I will see you for that game, guys, in just a few moments. And welcome back, everybody, to the third game of this episode. Now, what I feel excited, honestly. I really do feel excited for this next game. Now, we're not going to do Installation 04 because everything I showed you has been covered. The Banshees, Guilty Spark and such. That's been sorted out, so I'm not going to do Installation 04. I feel excited. I'm working on the assumption that Xbox Live is not going to go down. Halo Reach isn't going to kick me from a game for whatever reason. and I'm going to be doing a game which is awesome. So, Gruntpocalypse on Unearthed, just to show you guys, no extra progress from the last game, 1 round, and I've got this weekly challenge done, and I'm going to get a general, so I'm going to show you what's kind of, I'm going to show you the armor variants I've been saving up for, but I have to beat this game without dying 10 times, or 11 times I think it is, so I have a good feeling about it. And I've also got to work on the assumption the capture's going to work okay as well, so, you know, I'm going to treat it as if it's a normal game, but if it doesn't work, then I'm going to be seriously disappointed, so, you know, let's do this. Now, I said this was the 3rd game, because what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bonus bonus match to the end of this, to basically celebrate me being a general with my new armor variants that I'm going to get. Now, I'm just kind of talking in the future, so to speak, because, you know, I feel confident, I feel happy that I'm going to do this. However, you know, it doesn't take much. Like that, for instance, you know, one stupid little mistake like that and you could end up dying. How many grenades does that guy have? Do you see that? Oh, come on, that's BS. How many grenades does that guy have? He had like 4 grenades or something. He just constantly threw them at me. That is... Okay, that is bullshit right there. I'm not lying, that is bullshit. The game should not have done that. Really pathetic of the game, in all honesty. Maybe Unearthed wasn't the best map to do, because, you know, you can get done up the ass pretty easily. And, you know, bearing in mind that this is only the 1st wave, and I could have had the potential to die 2 times. 2nd time being from these idiots here. You know, that's rather concerning. Grenades, come on. No, bank's too far back. Now, I think I might have mentioned this before, but the ordnance on Unearthed is the target locator and another additional piece of ordnance, similar to Installation 04, except the target locator on this map has 3 shots instead of 2. So every other map you'd play on has 2 shots of orbital ordnance, shall we call it. But in Unearthed, you get 3 shots. So I think that's pretty nice that they have an additional shot. Maybe that's a perk of getting the DLC, the Defiant DLC. I think it was. Yeah, the 2nd DLC, because that came with this Firefight map. The only issue I have, though, is the fact that on the Xbox One version, DLC is not ported. So you basically have to repurchase the DLC if you want to play it on Xbox One. That is a bitch, honestly. That really is. You do not want to be paying another, you know, £20 worth of DLC, which will be like $30 worth of DLC, just because the, you know, Xbox was too, I wouldn't say too lazy, but they just didn't want to port the DLC and they just want to get extra cash, basically. That's what I feel.
I'm just getting started.
That's how I feel about that. They just want to get extra money out of people who think that, you know, they have to pay for the DLC again when they really don't have to. Come on, Grunt.
Take a seat.
So what I want to take a suicidal venture to see what the ordnance drops are, but that's only going to result in me getting killed and me getting frustrated and most likely failing this round, so I don't want to do that. Also, there's a rocket warthog, so as much as I want to do some adventurous stuff right now, I want to be sort of safe in the general rankings before I try to do anything that's rather stupid. Plus, I feel as if that if you play actual online firefights, you most likely will never play on this map and Installation 0. Well, Installation 04, you've got the anniversary firefight, so you could actually end up playing on that map if anyone plays the sort of matchmaking playlist. But on the contrary, you've got some, you know, this map, which would barely ever be you know, played, because think about how many people have the Defiant DLC who still play this game, and it's not as many players are currently online playing this game right now that actually have the Defiant DLC and would want to play on that map, basically. And I died again for no reason. Okay, that's a fuel rod gun. I kind of understand why I died there, but again, Another bullshit reason. Another bullshit death. And some more sort of see, look, he can't even do that. That is unfair, massively. He didn't even know I was up here. That's the thing. I swear it's like the enemies have some sort of radar.
Hostile.
And they have some X-ray vision, so they can see through walls and stuff where you are, and then just sort of shoot blindly behind them and still somehow manage to hit you. Like, if I did that or something and that killed an enemy, really, how would I know there was an enemy there? You don't, so that's my analogy of that situation just then.
Won't be getting up.
I'm sorry for talking so much as well. It's just I'm just overexcited that I'm in this position right now, and I'm going to show you guys getting a weekly challenge. You know, getting a weekly challenge, because this has been like a whole week's worth of. Okay, that's bullshit right there. I shot them thousands of times in their heads, and the game said I never did. So the game can go screw itself for that. That really is bullshit right there. Shooting an enemy in the face, not even killing them. Of course, that's the game's logic right there. And of course, nobody's even here, look. You see, nobody was even there. And that guy came out of nowhere as well. And that killed that. How did that kill me? Come on, game, get real. Get absolutely effing real, because that cannot kill me. Even in real life, I could survive that. Because that is, you know, that's ridiculous. And again, it's delayed. Pressed LB to protect myself. Game did not protect me.
Overkill.
That is bogus. It honestly is. If you saw that, I pressed LB and the game delayed it massively, and it killed me. Oh, it took my shields down at least when it wasn't supposed to. Okay, grunts. Now you've got it. Now you've really pissed me off. I'm gonna kill every single one of you. Can't kill me. I'm the fucking chief. No, no, you don't. Ass. 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 Okay. Sorry, I kind of breathed in the mic a little bit there. My throat's kind of hurting as well because I've been just talking non-stop for the past 7-8 minutes. No, it's actually more towards 8 minutes. No, it's actually surpassed 8 minutes by now. Come on, you can't kill me. I'm the chief. I'm the demon. You can't kill demons. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Eat that, stupid grunts. Walk into death traps, don't you? Nothing was it. Look, you saw that. Nothing was even there and I died. That is bullshit for the highest caliber, honestly. Tier 1 bullshit. Killing me for absolutely no reason. Fuck you, game. Really, that is bullshit. You can't do that. Eat knife, you fucker. Oh my days. What a... I know you're there. That's why I threw that there. Dumb fuck. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit explicit now, but I care too much about this to fail at the last hurdle because of some bullshit reasoning, honestly. 5 enemies remaining. Come on, we got this. Don't reload, chief. You know all too well that reloading kills you. 100% of deaths I've had in games have been because of reloading. Guaranteed. Where is he? Oh, he's down there, look. See, that's what happens in this map as well. You camp in one area and then one guy is just like in the middle of nowhere. Come on, we got this. Headshot. Yes, 28,000 credits. Target locator this up. Yes. 838 credits, but still 28,000 credits on capture. That's put me in the general rank, guys. That's amazing. If you look at the bottom right of the screen now, you can actually see it says general, so I'm in the ranking now. This has got to be... Oh, I was going to say 30,000, it's not. 29,629 credits. I'm a general, guys. Fuck yeah, this week's been worth it, honestly. Even though I've had mock exams this week, that's been worth it, honestly. Damn. Did the weekly challenge, as you can see. Weekly challenges completed 1. I'm a general. Hell yeah. Challenges done. So I'm going to basically, on capture, show you the items I wanted to get. Now, as you can see, I wanted to get the security helmet. So that's one thing I'm getting automatically. I wanted to get the security shoulder with the knife in it. That's what I've got. But unfortunately, I'm 3,000 credits short from getting the other shoulder. which is rather unfortunate. So that's why I said I'm going to do the bonus game to show you guys me getting that next shoulder, basically. So if you look at my character now, that's what I wanted to do. That's what it looks like currently. Yeah, it's not very good, but you get the additional variance and it makes it look a little bit better. Okay, so this would have been the final match, but I'm going to do one more match after this. Thank you for watching, everyone, so far. Additional match as a celebration for reaching a general. I'll see you very shortly for that. And hello everyone, I'm the Unearthed streamer. As you should know by now, I am back. As you can see, the last game I got to a general, and that is my current look. Now it doesn't look very good, does it? As you can see, I showed this last time, but the shoulder I need is 70,000 credits, and I only have 67,000. So, you know, I should have mentioned this. I got some commendations as well, but I don't think I can level any of them up using score attack. I don't want to do online firefight because the capture is going to go on for a long time and potentially glitch out. But I did say I was going to do one more game as a celebration for reaching a general. As you saw, just then the general it does that reflective sort of thing to say, yeah, this is a new badge that you've got. So yeah, I'm not going to do Installation 04 or Unearthed because I've already done those maps. So it's going to be one of the Legacy original maps, and I'm going to basically just do a celebratory game as I've reached a general now. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that, in all honesty. And you know, I just wanted to say thank you for watching the videos that I've done on this series so far, and you know, let me know how I can improve it, because oh, sorry about that. One of the things I really wanted to do for this series was have 3 games of score attack and then 1 game of online, but my PC really isn't good enough to capture longer than around 15 minutes worth of footage, and since online is a lot more hectic, it could be you know, less time than 15 minutes for it to glitch up. I tried it for the very first episode, it went all the way and it glitched up at the last hurdle. So you know, I can't take any chances like that. You know, if it was stable, then you know, this series would have had Firefight online games at the end of it, but no, I can't afford to basically have glitched up captures in my videos, so that's why I'm doing score attack for the time being. So yeah. Oh god, again, if I left that guy, he would have got squashed by the ordnance drop, honestly. If you saw that, it landed right where it would have been.
Good work.
I think that's the target locator as well, right? Yeah, it doesn't look as if it's got much size to it, so that must be the target locator.
Quick.
Okay.
Double kill.
So I'm gonna go up to where I usually go on this level, which is up here. If you don't know by now, this is where I usually go. Yeah, I think the game actually rewards you for doing bad. So if I have like a really terrible game, then I feel as if the game might actually go ahead and reward me for doing bad, basically. That's what I think. Because if I go ahead and pull off a perfection right now, I doubt I'll hit like the 3,000 credits or so that I need to level up the I basically fund for this next security shoulder, but definitely off capture I'd get it. So this is just supposed to be my celebratory game to say, you know, I'm a general now, I'm happy for it, and I'm just basically going to show off my sort of armor, if you will. So there you go, my, you know, gold visor, sword, you know, shoulder with the sword and stuff. So that's my character. It looks kind of weird when you do that, but yeah, it's quite good. I like this character. Looks kind of weird. It does, honestly. It looks kind of weird when I do that. But okay, I'm gonna need to get some ammo, so let's use the pistol. Ow, who was that? Idiots, can't hurt me, I'm the chief. The chief in a security armor, you know.
Won't be getting up.
Of course he won't be. Okay. Down there, look.
Scratch one. Direct.
Yeah, so if I'm not talking much as well, it's because for the past couple captures, I've just been talk, honestly. And, you know, it really does strain my voice when I do some of these captures, because I end up talking for several minutes at a time, and it's just hell on my voice, because I'm not, you know, I'm not a talkative person in real life. If you see me in person, I'm not going to talk much, so... You know, because I've never really had much of a talkative nature. Doing videos like this where it's just talk. It's it's strain on my voice. And even in streams in the past, you know, I've thought that it's going to go onto YouTube. So, you know, I feel as if I have to give some form of commentary to kind of interest and entertain people. But eventually, effectively, what that does is it strains my voice, and because my voice gets strained. You know, I can barely go for an hour, basically. That's the point I'm trying to say. That when I do live streams, I can rarely ever go beyond an hour because of sort of, maybe not boredom as such, but just the fact that it's stressful. And in terms of streaming as well, I rarely ever get viewers to interact with, so, you know, it's not like I have a million people to talk to at once. It's quite the opposite. I don't have anyone to talk to, and it's very difficult for me to do a stream when there's nobody to interact with. You know, I see viewers go up and down and stuff. You know, views go up and down, but that, you know, does that really mean people want to talk? Maybe not. I mean, okay, it's very rare that somebody actually sort of sends something in a message to me. You know, like posts hi in Twitch chat or something. But anyway, that's all irrelevant, because this is a capture playthrough, and I'm basically in my room with my headset on, talking to myself, basically. That's basically what's going on here. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the series, and I can't stress this enough, but suggest ways for me to improve. Like, I know for a fact I need a better PC, so I can do longer captures and, you know, potentially live stream the game, because which is kind of like what I wanted to do from the get-go. But you know, I tried to stream it using the Twitch app on Xbox One. That doesn't work. It lags out pretty quickly. I can barely get 20 seconds worth of streaming in before it decides to just lag out. Basically, it literally lags out. And, you know, that's pretty terrible in my, my eyes. Well, I want to do this, and I want to live stream it, but if it's going to have a ton of lag, there's really no purpose to doing it. Right, this is a good one.
Acknowledged.
Oh wait, no, that's maybe not. That's not as good as I thought it was. I'm sorry, I thought I saw another group of grunts there. There was not another group of grunts. Still pulled off an overkill, which is one sort of group of grunts, but that's not good. That really is not good. That's bad judgment on my part. I should have used it like there, because that's where a ton of more enemies are.
Won't be getting up.
Oh my days, I'm so stupid. Another thing to say as well is that I may actually end up getting less credits now as a general than I would when I was in the Brigadier Grade 3 rankings, because what happens is, I think there's some sort of graph, I think, or some sort of rule the game sort of has, where it's dependent on how many credits it is to level up. It gives you so many as the game completes, basically. So, that's my door, by the way. My brother's not answering my front door. Yeah, now he's answered it, but yeah, that's my brother being lazy right there. Evidence on capture. If you heard my door knocking, then that's what it was. My brother being lazy playing FIFA base. That's what he does. That's what my brother does. And he never does it on capture. He never does anything with his time. He just pretends that he's doing it, if that makes sense. Oh. Sorry, if that was really loud for you, I'm sorry. But Right.
Triple kill.
Yeah, as I was saying, that's my brother in a nutshell. He basically plays FIFA and that, and it's not like he does anything productive. It's like, with me, I may actually try to live stream stuff. I might try to capture stuff like this, for instance. My brother just doesn't do that. And I have no idea why, but he always pretends as if he does stuff like that, if that makes sense. Got rockets. Die ass.
Last enemy.
There we go, got him. Plus 10 for a perfection. This needs to say plus 3,000 for me to get that piece, basically. And it's not. I haven't got the piece. I haven't got any commendations to level up either, so... Sadly, I'm not going to get that shoulder piece I wanted. But I'm going to be very close to it, I swear to God. Going to be like maybe 69,000 credits territory. Yeah, so 1,913. Oh, 68,957. That is very close. Didn't die at all. 118 kills, 89 headshots, 0 deaths. So yeah, that's my character now basically. Weekly challenge done, and you know, not too far away from getting that other shoulder and making my character look a little bit more presentable. Of course, there's the second variant which makes that look a little bit better, and if I get that and the shoulder, I basically have the same characters I did, you know, a couple years ago when on my old account when I played this game a lot. So I'm not too far away from getting that basically. So anyway, this has been Halo Reach Firefight episode 6. 4 games instead of 3. Hopefully you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you liked it. Comment on suggestions. Share it with everyone so they can see me being a general basically. And I will be back next week. Maybe on the Sunday. Which is when I might schedule to do this. Okay, now I'm definitely going, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.